Oh, shh. It's about to start. Got the popcorn?
Butter.
You got the nachos?
Cheese.
Got the soda with red licorice straw?
Right here.
This is it. What a way to start. Hello everyone. Welcome to our new show called now the full name just for disclosure. If you want to if you're invite us to a convention, the full name is Oh Shish. It's about to start. Ready to start the podcast.
Yeah.
Let's do an introduction. I'm Ryan. This is my channel. My rules. You can't stop me. Who else is here? Is no one else here?
Well, Rosa's got to go next because that's the order it's in on the picture.
Yeah, Rosa.
What if it was all a dream? Hi, I'm Rosa. How's it going, everybody? Dr. Mario.
Rosa, you're the empath.
To answer that in a minute. Who's the last one here?
Let's see. We've done Ryan.
Uh-huh.
And then we did Rosa.
Yeah, we did.
And so, last but not least. This is... Oh, is this going well? I'm C.
We just lost 9 viewers sleep. Great job.
Yeah, great job. Now the podcast is ruined. So I think
Oh no.
I think a good so this is a podcast where for the first half, we'll talk about whatever cartoon, video game, whatever news interests us, and in the second half, we turn to you, the people, and ask questions about what we should talk about. But first, I want to start with something else. Liv asked which one of us is the empath, which one of us is the brain, and which one of us is the tank.
The empath?
Yeah, is that how he said it? You say weird?
Yeah, that's how he says it. He's like, Daphne, you're the empath. Do we need to explain that? Who is this for? Is this for people who would get the Scoob reference?
Who here hasn't seen Scoob? I need some.
And it can't get it's in the chat.
The four people. Which one is the DPS? I haven't. Scoob is a mystery to me. Oh, cool. So we started off the podcast immediately with a joke that 4 people got.
I mean, yeah.
Oh Jesus!
Fake Scoob
What?
fans, get out.
Okay, well, listen, we gotta. Well, what am I doing? I'm not the host. Ryan's in control of this. I'm not gonna say a word. I will follow your lead. I'm not gonna say a thing.
I think.
Yeah,
Go on, Rosa.
we have no any responsibility and giving it to you.
Oh, okay. Well, here's my take. I think here's what we should do. I'm gonna turn to the chat. They're gonna answer this question. They're gonna answer who's the empath, who's the tank, and who's the brain at the end. But after we're done talking about everything, and they'll figure it out as it goes. It's like a mystery.
What was that?
That was Rosa. She fell into a hole.
There's gremlins at the projector. There's gremlins at the projector. Oh, they want to see a Snow White and the 7 Dwarves.
All right.
That's a Gremlins 2 joke.
Let's get into news, relevant news. So
Keemstar.
Well, you know,
let's get right. I don't want to reference Keemstar. I don't respect him.
I think the show has to end already. You've ruined it.
I don't respect a lot of people. Let me start with the list.
So I wanted to talk about this thing that happened with the new Looney Tunes shorts recently. So if you're not aware,
no, it's Looney Tunes cartoons. It's not new Looney Tunes. New Looney Tunes was the last one.
Fuck. Okay, so there's a show on HBO Max called Looney Tunes cartoons, as they are known to be.
Yeah,
they're very good. I like them a lot. They gave me a big old laugh. But there's about 10 episodes out right now. and there's this big controversy. I say big in quotation marks. There's a controversy. Elmer Fudd does not use his gun in any single episode of it, and like people lost their mind about this from what I've seen. But I wanted to make my 5 points about this. So first of all, Elmer Fudd has literally not used a gun since 2003. The last time he used a gun was in fucking Looney Tunes Back in Action. Second of all,
Wow.
Looney Tunes has been around for like 5 million years. They have done every possible joke you can do with a gun. There's no gun jokes left. Third, the cartoons are still incredibly violent. Like, Bugs like is awful to Elmer so many times. Like, they're still violent. And fourth, I feel like at this point, we so expect Elmer to use a gun that it's funnier when he uses something else.
Yeah. No, I agree. I didn't even notice that he didn't have a gun.
Yeah, neither I did not think about it.
Nobody pointed it out until like some like website made an article about it.
Yeah, it's literally he has not used a gun since 2003, whatever I can gather.
Like, instead of a gun, they should give him a video game controller.
I can't believe it.
What?
The social justice warriors leftists, special snowflakes, they wanted Bugs to go up to Elmer and ask him to come to a vegan restaurant with him instead of shooting him with a gun.
You want to sign my petition? Save the whales.
Oh, I can't do Elmer.
Oh, gee. Bugs Bunny.
Geez, Bobby.
Oh, Bobby, did you hear that new Looney Tunes cartoons? Bobby, they took away his gun. They took away Egghead's gun.
Rosa, do you have anything to say on Elmer's gun?
Instead of a gun, they should give him like a video game controller.
Oh, okay.
Make him a gamer.
All right.
Well, wait. Are you trying to say that the gamers are violent and,
well, hold on.
and angry?
Whoa.
Well, sorry to be political, but yes.
What? No.
Oh.
Yeah, he the video game he's playing is Donkey Kong 64.
Oh, that's a pretty violent one.
Mode.
Battle Royale mode.
Yeah, where you use guns. That's right, you use guns.
What does this make? I don't know with Rosa sometimes. Like, I feel like I don't know what she's operating on sometimes. I swear to God, she's. Sometimes you say stuff, Rosa, and I don't know. I don't know what to think. I don't know what planet it's coming from.
Imagine me. I'm her girlfriend, so like I get messages from Rosa, incredibly cryptic messages from Rosa, like at 3 p.m. on a Tuesday about like, what if Dr. Mario was your fetus or something like that? And like I'm just like, oh yeah, of course, dear, of course.
I haven't thought of that one yet, but okay.
You writing it down? Are you like, you taking notes?
Write it down. Make sure you save that for later.
I don't like writing. I'll just put it in the part of my brain that might not fall out.
Does anyone else have anything to say on the new Looney Tunes shorts or Elmer Fudd's gun?
I guess not. They're good. They're good little cartoons.
Yeah, if you're out I saw people talking about this. Apparently the Looney Tunes shorts are like the most watched thing on HBO Max, and like I tweeted about this a while back. And like literally everyone I know, so like in all the HBO Max ads, they're like, "Whoa, they got Friends and Harry Potter and Game of
Big
Thrones."
Bang Theory.
Wow! And then like,
Wow, but Zingos!
literally anyone I know who got this got it for the fucking Looney Tunes shorts.
Yeah.
Like, I only seen the ones on YouTube. Like the one where some Yosemite Sam wanted to show everyone that he doesn't hate children, so he says he'll kiss a random kid in the amusement park.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah. That's the one where Bugs Bunny goes, "Moisturizer!"
The murderizer!
And that's where Elmer Fudd, that's where Yosemite Sam was like, no liberals!
So someone in the chat is asking, has anyone here seen the Elmo Toast show?
Well, Taco, I haven't. but I seen like the thumbnail for it, and like I'm not sure what Elmo gonna say. Like, what could Elmo say tonight? Like, he's like past his bedtime, so he must be running on
No,
like
No,
smooth
no,
brain.
no, no. It's like right before his bedtime.
Yeah, it's called Elmo's Not Too Late show
Yeah.
or whatever.
Elmo,
okay.
It's Not Too Late show.
It's not too late.
Elmo, you'll be the one.
That's the scene in the Arlo movie where he's on the floor dying, and like Elmo's like holding him in his hands.
Elmo, this wasn't a double Yoshi explosion.
I don't think I've watched anything on HBO Max so far besides the Looney Tunes shorts. I literally got it just to watch. I have it because like I want to watch the Adventure Time stuff when it comes out because that's a show I like. I might be a little bit of a fan. I might have watched all the episodes. I might have watched it.
Oh yeah.
And I do want to see J.G. Quintel's new show because that was announced like 2 years ago, wasn't it?
It was lost in time, but they really need to work around the fact that Rugby is in the show.
As a pterodactyl.
So if you're not aware, J.G. Quintel, the creator of Regular Show, he pitched he has a new show he was working on called what is it? Close Enough, right?
Yes, close enough.
And it was supposed to air alongside like some shitty celebrity show, but the shitty celebrity did something shitty. So like they had to like put it in storage for like years. Like this was supposed to air in 2017, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that was like the year Regular Show ended.
Yeah. So like they kind of just put the side, and then they just kind of randomly announced like when HBO Max was like announced like, oh yeah, Close Enough will be here now. Bye.
Yeah.
That being said, HBO Max, once it gets Scoob, once it gets my favorite movie of all time, Scoob, it will officially it will have Scoob and Keep Your Hands Off Azukian, so you don't need any other streaming service ever.
This beat is my recital. It's very, very vital to rock a run that's right on time as tricky as a title.
Scooby, what do you think about Izuken?
Yes, Scooby.
Yeah, cartoons, anime.
I love when Scooby said
I watched Elmo's Not Too Late for show. Not Elmo's the Elmo Show.
La la
You did?
la 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 la.
Yes, it was on YouTube. They have one of the episodes on YouTube.
How was it?
And it had the Jonas Brothers in it, and they were singing a song about brushing your teeth.
Oh,
and
cool.
the Cookie Monster was like, "Me like toothpaste," but it was just cookie dough.
Wow. Classic career has been fruitful since the reunion.
That's what he says.
No, I think I actually...
What's so funny, Ryan?
I'm trying to remember. I think I watched this too, and I remember it because when they do like a crowd shot in Elmo's super late night, not too late show, not so grump show, they show an audience shot, and there's a bunch of like obscure Sesame Street characters in like the audience.
The green screen did.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, it's that one from the video I watched about obscure Sesame Street characters. I know that one.
Yes.
Streaming services, am I right, folks?
Elmo meets Batman.
Elmo.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, it's Batman. Yay.
Elmo, come see my new movie.
Grab the popcorn, Elmo. Was that an Elmo laugh?
Elmo, we gotta play Dr. Mario on the Super Nintendo.
Rosa, you should explain what this because you're the biggest Dr. Mario enthusiast in the world.
Yeah.
What's that all about?
So like, when my brain stops functioning for a few seconds, it fills in the gap with Dr. Mario.
Now, why him?
Because for some reason, I think that's the funniest phrase ever.
I guess you got a point.
Dr. Mario?
But there is something very funny about Dr. Mario.
I don't think there's anything funny about him. He's a professional. He's got his doctors, the thing doctors get when they transform.
They transform.
Pretty...
The doctors get their degree and they transform.
What is it called? It's when you get it when you become a... I don't know what it's called. I forgot. What do they give you when you become a doctor?
They give you a little bottle with little virus dudes in it, and they do little dances.
And it goes.
They give you teeth.
They give you teeth?
Yeah.
What?
Hey Ryan, you've been watching Precure. Are there any magical girl transformations? I don't think any... What? No. The gay fox one. She becomes a doctor at the end of her series. There's a magical...
Gay fox?
Yeah, gay fox.
Yeah, there's the gay one from Precure. She becomes a doctor. We did it. We found the first gay...
God, that ending for Precure is really great. The music slaps.
Yes. Oh.
Is anyone else have anything to say on HBO? So we can tie this all together.
What?
Does anyone else watch anything else on HBO Max besides Looney Tunes or Elmo's show?
No, I don't even got it.
No. I don't have it either.
I'm the only one who bought it. I bought it just, I don't know. I had the money. I'm like, yeah.
Because you're what is it?
I'll give you the
I don't know what I
reason.
want to call you.
It's just I'm impatient. I don't want to wait for like the pirate sites to get the Adventure Time stuff. I just want it as soon as possible. I'm so impatient.
It doesn't come out for another 2 to 3 weeks.
Very excited. It's
I
very. It's on the Adventure Time stuff. I guess. I guess it's very. If the word I want to use is bold. Like the way they're like kind of presenting it, because like Finn and Jake aren't gonna be in the series till the 4th episode. It looks like, which is kind of a bold choice.
I think it's neat.
Yeah, I like it
it
too.
reminds me of like I can't think of any other example right now, and this is a bad example, but it reminds me of Angelica's preschool days.
That's the first thing you went to?
Yeah.
I see your point.
Yeah, because it's like a sort of a spin-off thing.
Yeah, I did.
Where you could focus on like different characters in different places, and they almost feel like, well, just from the premises, they feel like they could be like pilots for other like spin-off kind of things.
Karate Joey.
Like Underfist.
Yeah, Bubbleline is one of the episodes. There's 4 episodes. The first one is about BMO. They're not episodes, they're like about an hour long each, right?
Yes.
Like a little feature.
Yeah, the first one's about BMO, and then I think it's Peppermint Butler has one next, or was it
The second one is the bubbly episode.
Okay, yeah. And then the third one is Peppermint Butler, and the 4th one's about Finn and Jake. I will say, it's interesting they're giving Peppermint Butler his own thing, because like BMO and Marceline Bubblegum are all like very popular, like characters, like a mainstream crowd. I'm curious how much like a mainstream, like kind of like a mainstream crowd who is super into Adventure Time will be into like a Peppermint Butler episode, because he's kind of a secondary tier character.
Yeah, I think because like it's gonna be about like the magic side of Adventure Time. It's called Wizard City, so there's probably gonna have like Ice King and Hunter's Wizard.
Plus, like Peppermint Butler is like a cryptid in that show, so like you could do whatever you want with him.
I guess
he's like a little baby.
He's like
he's a baby, but also like a cryptic. No, I think babies are in general cryptic.
I'm very interested. I just think it's a bold choice. Like, wait till the 4th episode to show the 2 main characters.
Yeah, I think it's like a little.
But I guess at the same time, though, like the Adventure Time like look of the show is so iconic anyway. It's like fine.
Yeah, he just what is this, Rosa? What the beep? Rosa just sent us a little video. Oh, Ryan, don't put it on the screen, Ryan. This is a not safe for life video.
I don't have like the time to do that. It's fine. You're free.
Oh my god.
Alright, so I guess I guess that's it for like HBO Max stuff, because like there was just a few things worth talking about there. The only other
What's the?
Also, find out what the video is after the stream.
the only other like kind of news topic I could remotely think of is I guess E3 was supposed to be right now, but it's not for obvious reasons. But Sony's technically doing their show on the 11th, and does anyone here like care? Like, it sounds mean. Does anyone here like know enough about Sony to have any like wants?
I mean,
No.
not really. Like,
No.
I'll tell you what I want. A new game with the Bandicoot in it.
I know an even better question to ask about Sony.
Yeah.
Which of their games is gonna show up on the Switch in a year or so?
The Bandicoot! Again!
Grab the popcorn, Bandicoot.
I'm gonna be honest, I brought up the Sony thing just to make that joke.
What?
I brought up the Sony thing just so I could do the fucking Cortex joke.
Oh, Bandicoot. Well, there's plenty of other cartoons. What about that Rick and Morty season finale? Come on.
Did anyone here watch the Rick and Morty season finale?
I guess not. Okay.
Okay, I think
All I know is
this.
that one. All I know is that one image of Morty saying, "You son of a bitch, I'm in," and it drives me feral because I hate it.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't watch it, but I watched a clip of it on YouTube where like Rick's like, Beth, you're the clone, Beth. That's all I remember.
Yeah, I watched it. I watched the whole episode.
Oh, you did? How did you think of Rick?
Morty. I thought it was pretty funny. It was pretty exciting.
It was like the words you would put like the DVD for Rick and Morty. It was pretty funny, pretty exciting.
Yes.
The episode with French Rick was really wild.
French Rick?
Yeah.
The problem,
What kind of hat are you pulling from, Rosa? What is that?
You know, the French hats.
Oui, Morty!
You know, the ones the mines wear?
What?
The hats the mines wear? You know, mines are technically French clowns.
hold on. Somebody wants to talk about somebody wants us to talk about Tuca and Bertie, and I will get there in a second. But I just want to say one thing on Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty's a weird show for me because I can recognize it as good stuff, but like the general setup of the show has got very stale to me after like 2.5 seasons. Like, okay, I kind of get it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope they're like... It seems like they're kind of doing something else, where now it's more like no one really cares about Rick and they don't need him anymore. Just pretty... more interesting than just like... Shut up, Morty! I got a new plan, Morty.
Hold
Shut up, Morty.
Hold on. So what you're saying is the family doesn't need Rick anymore. Similar to how when Simon Cowell told the Scooby-Doo gang they don't need Shaggy and Scooby anymore.
Morty, you're the empath.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess, like, you know, maybe it's symbolic. Like, them saying they don't need Rick is like us saying we don't need Rick.
Exactly. You know, I think that's exactly the kind of direction they're going for the show.
So I guess we can talk about Tuca and Bertie, because if you haven't watched Tuca and Bertie, I liked it. I thought it was very good. I enjoyed it.
What a fantastic animated program.
I liked it a lot. And
I need to watch it soon.
It's very I'm a big fan of like stuff that's like kind of like human real situations, but like done with wacky characters like regular show or Rocco. And it's very similar to like kind of that, except more like adult oriented.
Oh, Mrs. Bighead.
If you aren't
OPV.
if you aren't aware, Netflix had the rights to Tuca and Bertie, and then they just dropped the show after one season, despite the fact it won like a bunch of awards or whatever. And then Adult Swim kind of just swooped it up, like, yeah, if you don't want this, we'll take it.
They swooped in.
Yep.
They like a what's the word? Come on.
like a Tuca.
Like how a pool cleaner sweeps up like the pool.
What? Like a bird.
I was
come
thinking
on.
like pool metaphor, because like Adult Swim, and they were like talking
What?
about pools.
What are you
Oh,
talking
I think she's trying to
Oh.
make an Adult Swim joke.
Oh, because I can't swim in the pool. Oh, that's a good one, Rosa. You should say that one on the podcast. We're not live, are we?
Wait, yes, we're live.
Oh my god!
Oh
Gonna-
yeah, and also yes, that's a good point. Karate Joy pointed out is that this is pretty much the first directed cartoon on Adult Swim.
The first female. Like, the
Yeah.
word female got cut out. But yeah, it is. And,
Yeah.
I think that's good because Adult Swim's like kind of one major problem animation wise is they didn't have a lot of like women creators.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, or women characters or leads.
Yeah, it's like kind of the main downfall of them right now. It's the first cartoon on
What
Adult Swim.
ruined Adult Swim?
Saber Sparks. We got a guest star already.
I know, I'm reviewing another furry cartoon. But this one's pretty good.
All right.
Now let's get this Yoshi double explosion on the road before I drown in this room.
What if?
Oh my god, what if Arlo and Saber Spark collabed on a video together?
What if they were collabing in that safe room, slowly flooding? Just
What?
so they can make a joke.
What?
Family Guy? You remember Family Guy when they were stuck in the safe room and it was slowly flooding?
Oh,
It's just another Arlo drowning episode.
another Arlo drowning episode. I want to see Arlo fully submerged in water, swimming around.
Why? Why do you want that?
It's like didn't Miss Piggy do that in the Great Muppet Caper?
I think so.
Arlo
Remember,
drowned.
remember when in the the Great Muppet Caper when Miss Piggy was she like dived into the water and it was like a full body Miss Piggy suit.
Yeah, I think so. I haven't watched it. That's one of my favorites, but I haven't watched it in a while.
Editor, clip that in.
Hey, yo, movie.
But yeah.
Um,
But I like to imagine that Arlo drowns and then he reappears in front of the castle. And like, oh, Mamma Mia!
Mamma Mia!
oh, it's
Yeah.
a Mario 60. It took me a second, like, what do you mean Arlo drowned and then he spawned in front of the castle? And then I was, oh, it's Mario 64.
Before I drown, Kearney, I have one thing left to confess. I am not fond of Rainbow Connection. Copyrighted by Liv.
I was gonna say something on Tuca and Bertie, but we got so sidetracked. No, I was gonna say, Netflix is weird because like it feels like they want really weird and unique animation, and then they'll like drop things after like one season,
It's all they can afford.
and then they'll just keep shit like. This is a weird thing to talk about because like when I was working like at Taco Bell and McDonald's, I was surrounded by a quote unquote normies, if that's the word you want to use, and I learned a lot of people who aren't super into animation like us really like Big Mouth. I learned. I had like
Yeah, I mean it does big numbers.
And
That's
a lot of like coworkers I worked with really like talked about Big Mouth a lot, and like they try to get me to like watch it and be like, yeah, I'll watch it when I get home. I'm not watching it.
Dude, Ricky, there's this new show. It's on Netflix. Dude, okay.
That reminds me of the time I was at work, and this is in like 2018, by the way. I was at work, and my manager came up to me and said, "Dude, you got to see this funny video." And then he pulled out the video, and it was the Stereotype song by Your Favorite Martian.
Oh my god! What? When was
This
this?
was 2018.
Oh my god.
Like, dude, you gotta watch it. This band's so funny.
I was about to like sing some of that song to be funny, but I don't really want to sing any of that song to be funny.
No.
I like at the end where he's like, "I'm just kidding. I love you guys," and then I was like exempt from all scrutiny.
That's like in Shrek 4 when he goes, "I love you, Daddy."
I love you, Daddy.
Yeah, 4 years the project is retired. Where's Ray William Johnson now?
He does. He has like a political YouTube channel.
Oh. Okay, I'm going.
I talk about politics. I talk about the Gulf War.
He played Goku.
Does anyone else have any other like kind of news topics or things they want to talk about before we get into like topics from the chat?
Okay, so I played a few things and watched a few things.
Oh wow, you really came prepared for this. I didn't.
Yeah. So I recently watched Doro Hit Doro, and that's really good.
Oh, is that the show
Really
that all the people in my timeline are talking about the buff sexy people who like are in hell?
Oh yeah. Oh no, they're not in hell. They're living above hell.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I guess we all are.
Yeah. So technically, there is a hell, and there are devils, and like there is a toilet connected to hell.
A toilet?
Yeah, there's a toilet that's connected to hell, and it's like incinerates species with like hellfire.
What the hell?
No, that's not.
This is a scary and fucked up show.
That's what if Rose's.
I think
Rose's Mater's tall tale.
No, it's
Why did you do that? Be a Mater's tall tales.
Rose's tall tales.
I can't wait for the.
But yeah, no, the show's like funny. The show's really good. It's really interesting. I like these characters. They're really great. I also like
Dororo is on my very long list of things I meant to watch, and then I will watch in like 3 years from now.
Yeah, I sort of just watched it in like one night because like it had like an English dub, and made it easier for me to watch.
One night.
Well, the night and then in the morning after that.
Well, I guess that's not too surprising. I watched all of Midnight Gospel in one night.
Yeah, I watched like a few things.
What'd you watch?
Midnight Gospel.
Oh,
but
you watched all that in one.
Well, to be fair, it's only 8 episodes long.
Whoa!
That was so like Dora is sort of fucked up because there's just a lot of gore and violent, and they're sort of just chill about it. You know, no one's just like.
What kind of shit? What is it? Is it like a funny?
Oh, it's funny, but it's also
funny
like
show?
very.
Is this an action? Is it scary?
Yeah, it's an action show. There is a bit of horror, very gory.
So what you're saying, it's scary and funny, just like Courage
Evil Dead 2.
Just like Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Yeah.
Somebody wants to know.
Muriel, you gotta look at this clip from the show. It's called. Okay.
Midnight Gospel.
Somebody wants to know our thoughts on Midnight Gospel. I don't know if Seeps watched it yet.
Oh, I've seen it all. I love it.
Yeah, it's
you
really
did? Oh,
beautiful.
Cool.
Yeah. What do you like?
I liked it.
You're right.
I liked it a lot because something I've really wanted for like adult animation for a while is like stuff that's not like specifically like adult and like content, which it is, but like adult in the fact like kind of like weird setup. Like I don't think a kid could get into like kind of the weird setup the show has in terms of, like being like philosophy stuff as just weird animation happens on screen. That feels like something like for like someone our age. It's like something I've just kind of wanted.
Yeah, it's pretty much just like those podcasts that gets segments and podcasts that gets animated.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's really good.
I do like some dumb adult comedies. I mean, I watched Bob's Burgers again like last week. It's like background noise.
Yeah.
I still like it enough. But I have wanted like kind of weirder stuff like. Thank you, Bob. I have kind of wanted like weirder stuff like that for a while. Like I enjoyed Tuca and Bertie a lot too for like being something new.
Plus, it's not like pessimistic.
Yeah,
no.
This is something I feel very like passionate about. People were like very insistent about it being like Rick and Morty, and I don't think so.
I guess because it talks about the concept of just existing, but like Rick and Morty just says nothing matters, but Midnight Gospel is like nothing matters, but maybe it matters to us. We still exist, so maybe things do matter.
Yeah,
it matters because we matter. You know, it's sort of like, optimistic.
Yeah, I saw people call it nihilistic. I don't think it's nihilistic,
No.
really.
It's sort of like they're not against the resistance, or they sort of accept the resistance. You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really like that. It's I feel like if you what I'd say about it, because it's like such a there's nothing that's really like it.
Yeah, totally.
So it might be like hard to get into at first, but it's like, you know, if you don't like it by the first episode, then you'll just watch the second episode.
Yeah, that's how I kind of put it.
And
if you watch like the first 2 or maybe 3 episodes, and if you just can't get into it, it's probably just not for you.
Yeah, and that's alright.
Yeah, it's sort of like Adventure Time. I feel that shows like that was a show that just kind of like dropped you in and didn't really explain it. It was just all kinds of crazy. But
That being said,
happen.
what it builds to in the final episode fucks me up still. Like when it all kind of builds to like by the last episode, it's like, oh, that's a punch to the gut.
Yeah,
yeah,
a punch in the gut, but like sometimes
it's a good punch. It's a
It's a
good
good
punch.
So
Yes.
Rosa, was there anything else you wanted to talk about that you watched or played this week?
let's see. So I saw the live action Fullmetal Alchemist movie with my dad.
Oh my god.
All I know about Fullmetal Alchemist is anime Twitter makes the same 4 posts about it.
Yeah.
Oh, look
Yeah,
at this
the dog.
dog. Is this
The
cute
dog.
dog?
That dog moment happened. Also,
Dog moment.
yeah,
In the movie?
yeah, it happened. In the movie. It's like,
Oh my god, it happened? The scene happened in the
yeah, the
movie?
thing happened,
What the?
and like,
Ooh. Oh, not everyone will get this animation reference.
but yeah, the movie is so surreal. Like, it's like if a bot translated the confusing
Rosa, you cut out. What was that?
version, and like some of the voice actors are like dubbing it like it's an anime, and like some of the dub voices are sort of like very quiet, and the sound mix is so bad. It's sort of just like it's just like a funny. It's just like it's so bad. It's funny to watch.
Oh, anything else you want to say about this movie? Sorry, I just remembered something.
But yeah, that's all I'd say about it. It's sort of just a surreal experience, I guess. And it's sort of pretty much had to explain this stuff because like Fullmetal Alchemist is such like a thing you gotta pace yourself when you're watching it.
Oh yeah, there's something I did watch something. I watched the CGI Lupin the Third movie.
Oh,
And it was really fun. It was kind of like watching it reminded me like, oh yeah, why aren't there more like action adventure animated movies? Why do we?
Spies in disguise.
Why aren't there
Or
more
the
action adventure animated movies? No.
what about that Tuca?
I was going to say, did anyone here see like the animated Tintin movie they did like a while back?
Yes, I love that one.
It kind of feels like
I never watched that.
it kind of feels like similar to that. It's just kind of like a very fun action adventure movie, and
Like it has that momentum going, right?
Oh, like Missing Link.
I didn't see Missing Link, but it's got very good. It's got what I really like from animation, where like they kind of take 2D stuff and put it in 3D. Like the characters move very like 2D character-esque. They like do a lot of the faces and poses, and it was good. I want more kind of new genres in animation because I feel like we get stuck with some like similar ones a lot, and I do want more like.
Oh, Ryan wants this. Ryan wants that.
Leave me alone. I do think the Lupin characters are very funny because they all manage to be incredibly smart and clever, but also the world's biggest dumbasses at the same time.
Yeah.
There's a scene in the movie where like Lupin's like stuck on a plane, kidnapped, and then like Fujiko, who's the girl, escapes. She just leaves him to die because she knows he's gonna escape anyway.
They just know each other so well. It's like death is like not an issue.
Alright, that's it for Lupin pretty much. I liked it a lot. Seep, is there anything you watched or played this week recently?
What did someone say something to me?
After I still have 2 more things to talk about.
Yeah, come on, Ryan.
I just wanted to get
let Rosa speak.
I wanted to get Seep a turn.
No, you okay? All right, okay. Seep, tell us, what have you been watching anything lately?
Yes, Seep. Is there anything you've been watching lately?
Oh, me? Yes.
Yeah.
Let me think. I recently watched. Recently finished watching the new Hulu original Solar Opposites from Justin Roiland and some other guy. I don't want to say that. Listen, I'm gonna say his name. I don't remember who the other guy was. Justin Roiland and Mike McMahon. Mike McMahon.
Okay.
Yes.
What did you think?
I watched it. I think I liked it. It has the voice of Jeff from Clarence, for all you Clarence heads out there.
Clarence!
It is crazy because you get to hear Jeff from Clarence say the F word sometimes.
What? No, you would never!
I mean, know, pretty crazy.
I mean, probably.
Clarence, you can't say the F word.
Like,
How
does the writing like the comedy?
The comedy, I think it's a pretty funny. It's got some funny stuff. I think there's a tendency to compare it to Rick and Morty, which makes sense because it's like, you know, a lot of the same people working on it, and it looks like Rick and Morty. And there's like sci-fi themes, but
it's like they made Milo Murphy's Law, and it just looked exactly like Phineas and Ferb, and the Doofenshmirtz became a main character.
But there's no Rick and Morty in this one. It has like similar jokes sometimes, and like even one of the main characters kind of sounds like Rick, but I'd say it's much more lighthearted. It's more like silly. There's not like Rick and Morty feels like we kind of touched on that, like sort of nihilistic.
Yeah.
But Solar Opposites isn't really. It's more like just take it like the primetime like family sitcom format, and just like adding a bunch of like getting more violent and dark with it sometimes, but still like maintaining sort of like a silly Full House nature to it.
Are you implying
I guess that's how I describe it.
Wasn't violent?
Oh, it's a very dark, it's a very serious take on the format, you know, when Full House hit, television sets, back in the 90s.
I don't know what that voice is.
Full House fighting game.
Full House.
What?
Fighting.
Is that real?
Rose is telling another lie. Another tall tale.
That's another Rose's Mater's Tall Tales.
Anything else you want to say about Solar Opposites?
No, I guess nothing much else. You know, I'd recommend it, even if you're scared of Rick and Morty.
You're scared?
You know, maybe
like a horror movie.
I bet I could beat Morty and Mario Party.
Oh,
okay, Rosa.
Oh, jeez.
I'm playing as
yes. Even if you're scared of Rick and Morty and you don't like Pickle Rick, you know, there's little stuff to enjoy. It has there's some things in it that did surprise me. Yes.
Did it shock and delight you?
The boss.
It shocked. The what?
Central Park.
I haven't watched that, but I heard some of the songs. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
That's another Milo Murphy's Law show.
Josh Gad Olaf is in it, and he sings his songs.
Oh yes. Summer.
I thought you were doing the Ben Schwartz scream. We should have that clip somewhere.
Alright, Rosa, there was 2 more things you want to talk about.
So it's video games.
Mm-hmm.
So
Gaming.
So I've been playing Super Mario Odyssey. Got it for free. Not saying how.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
It's a fun game. I like it's a fun game, but I like to talk about how like it controls. It's sort of weird. I sort of played it right after I played Super Mario 64, and like
Uh-huh.
I feel like the movement in Odyssey feels a little floaty, or like it doesn't have that same sort of momentum that exists in Super Mario 64.
Yeah, I'd say it's looser.
Yeah,
Like,
like
Mario
it's-
feels really heavy and lumbering in Super
Mhm.
Mario 64 kinda.
yeah, but he has that momentum, and once you get going, you're jumping everywhere, and you
Uh-huh.
have to keep it in some sort of rhythm just to do like some neat, sick tricks. Like I guess the level design in Super Mario 64 really just allows it to like find different ways to like get to the star and unattended and out of order. Where like in Odyssey, it's sort of expected and doesn't really hit the same way.
Are you saying it's no masterpiece?
No,
Is that what's happening?
like it's good. Just that like I just like to feel like I broke the game.
I've had this conversation with so many people, and I feel bad because I don't actually like Mario 64 that much.
That's right, because like that game is hard. The control in that game.
I don't really have any nostalgia for Mario 64. Really, it was not the first Mario I played, so like all my nostalgia goes to Sunshine instead of 64.
Yeah, it's like I'd say like 64 feels a little basic in some ways.
I do understand why people love it so much, obviously, but like I find what I like in Super Mario games is I like when they go to like Mario 64 is weird, but like not intentionally weird, I would say. I like Mario games that are like intentionally weird, and that's what I like about Odyssey. There's a lot of weird characters and like places.
Yeah, and there's just a lot more weird places.
Also Luigi's in it, so it's better. It's got Luigi in it. It's got Luigi. Mario 64 doesn't have Luigi, so like whatever.
Yeah, but yeah, there's both good games. It's just that I think the ability to just feel like you broke the game in Mario 64 is that dopamine hit that I'm missing in Odyssey.
Rose is just sad she can't BLJ anymore.
I actually did beat the game BLJ to get to like the last boss.
Oh, come on. Oh, come
It's
on.
fun.
Come on,
It's
come
fun
on.
when I
You
finish.
cheated? You cheated?
Get out of here!
What the
Get
heck?
out of here!
Mamma mia, you cheated? That's my game?
Yeah. But also, yeah, some of the moves. Yeah, I agree, Jack Joe. With just
Even
Jack
I
Joe.
wouldn't stoop that low.
But yeah, some moves do feel like filler because like they're sort of like less of a narrative.
I
with
don't
some of
know.
the moves.
I don't know. I see that argument a lot, but it just never really bothered me. Whenever I grab a moon, it's like out in the open, like the dolphins in my brain go up because Mario has a funny pose.
Yeah.
Because you're a Twitter age Gen Zer. You just love your
You got it right.
instant gratification.
I hate every NES. That's true. I hate every NES game. The N64 isn't that good. I love the Luigi's Mansion 3 better than Luigi's Mansion 1.
Oh my god!
What should I should just do all my like millennial gamer takes?
Yeah.
I think Color Splash was better than the 1,000-Year Door. There, I said it. I've been lying all these years.
That's Arlo. That's an Arlo reference. Subscribe to Arlo for Puppet.
So yeah, my final thoughts on Mario Odyssey. Both fun games, but like games that are like I feel like you don't really need to 100%.
Okay, that's fair. But
Yeah.
can we all agree on one thing? Mario 3D World was a mistake in wrong direction to go.
You know, it's a little too simplistic, you know. I don't think these guys at Nintendo, these new guys they got here, I don't think they really understand, you know, what made the classics so good, you know, Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, even Mario Galaxy, you know. I don't think they really get the appeal of it, the explorative nature, you know, platforming, exploration, and speed, you know.
Mario, you just realized what you were doing. I was about to be like, that was Sonic, and I realized that's just what they say in every Sonic video.
Mario really just left that Guma at the amusement park.
It's just press run to win, in all these Mario games.
Yeah.
They really
You don't really jump in Mario anymore. Mario's bold now.
Mario
There's no
used to be on story and atmosphere.
Mario used to be about-
Mario games, your story, it's kind of just like a story,
Mario used to be about smoking weed.
I'm seeing in 1080p
But
right
now
now.
he's just vaping weed.
Alright, Rose, is there any other game you played this week?
Alright. Yakuza Zero.
What about it?
That has been a fun experience.
Yakuza Zero?
Yeah.
That must be an old game.
Shut the
is.
fuck up.
It's the first game in the series. Of course, there's no other games before Yakuza Zero. And there is no Yakuza. There are 0 Yakuza. You're not playing as any Yakuza. The title doesn't lie. There are 0 Yakuzas you're playing as.
Why is it called Yakuza then? Oh, Yakuza Zero. Zero. Okay, I get it. Okay.
Is it like when
But so
what's the guy from the Toy Channel's name?
Al's Toy Barn.
Mike Mozart, right?
Why did we both say Al's Toy Barn?
his name's Mike Mozart, right? That's the toy guy.
Yes.
The time he claimed he went to Pixar, they were telling about Toy Story Zero.
Hey, Mike Mozart, this is a crazy toy. It's a Veggie Tales. I don't know if this is a pickle or a cucumber. It doesn't say on the box.
No, but it was really
hey,
funny.
Mike Mozart here, and I got myself Hatsune Miku.
Have you all heard
This is
the
a weird
story?
toy.
Have you all heard the story when Mike Mozart made a big deal about going to Pixar and hearing about Toy Story Zero, but John Lasseter was asleep? But then, a Pixar employee came out and said this never fucking existed.
Yeah. What happened to him after that?
I don't know.
What if it was just a dream?
Alright, is there anything else you want to say about Yuzakia? Rosa, because something you're
Yuzakia?
fun.
Yeah, so basically it's like the prequel series. So it's like just a prequel to all the other games. So people who played the first two probably get some of the callbacks.
Yes.
But it's a really fun game. I sort of just like playing as Kiryu. He's sort of funny. He's just stern. But also, I'm sort of surreal that at this time of the timeline, he's 21 years old.
So
This already.
This is the.
That's how old you are.
I'm
That's a
23.
that's a Sega game, right?
That's how you're right.
Yeah, it's a Sega game, and it's sort of I sort of look at it there's something that feels unpolished about it in certain visuals, but then it's just so charming because everyone has this one default pose.
I wanted to ask, do you think he could be in the next Sonic and Sega All Stars Racing?
He should be.
You could be there with Arlo from Puyo Puyo.
Yeah.
Arlo from Puyo Puyo?
No, that's not her name!
I thought you said Arlo.
Hey guys, Arlo here. Whoa! It's a double Puyo explosion!
Yeah.
That's what he gets the chain.
And also you get to play as another character called Majima. And people said this is what before it became feral, but the thing is, I think it was always feral, and he sort of hated being clean and cut.
Mangy Mutt?
Majima, yeah.
Majima.
Majima. Yeah, this is what before Majima took off the leopard suits and started going feral. Now this is just him pre-feral. But he hated being pre-feral, so he became feral. But it's been a really fun experience. It's just a lot of little side quests and stuff. There's this side quest where you join in on a pocket racer thing, and you're supposed to fix your car up to be the fastest or the slowest or whatever to handle any sort of tracks. And there's just this cutscene I see a lot where when your car falls out, Kira just overly dramatically looks sad, and it's just so much because this is just a grown man getting sad over toy cars.
Well,
racing.
hold on. If my Lightning McQueen toy crashed and broke, I'd be sad.
Yeah. I mean, technically, Lightning McQueen already died.
No, he didn't. No, remember when Cars 3 was coming out and they dropped that really scary horror trailer where he was dying, and the movie came out. It was nothing like that.
I loved all the the React trailers, the React videos of all the kids with their parents watching that. McQueen down.
It's so funny. Like, I feel like some people go like, Cars 3's the good one, guys. You gotta give it a chance. And then I watched it and got really bored.
It's like pro-boomer propaganda.
I got bored too. I didn't finish it.
I don't think I finished it, but I wasn't really paying attention the whole time.
Oh, well, that's your problem. You should have been paying attention.
Is there anything you just want to say about your game, Rose? I don't want to interrupt you.
Yeah.
Is that it? Are you good? I don't want to interrupt you when you're talking.
Okay, so the funny thing about the game is you play suit characters, but between those chapters where you play as those suit characters, there's
I watched 3.
Yeah, so there's this super boss, this roaming boss mini boss called the Big Shakedown, and what happened is he hits you hard, take a lot of damage for him, and he steals your money if he beats you.
That's not nice.
No, and they're everywhere. There's 4 different shakedowns, and they're always coming back and forward. You beat them, and then another one comes. You beat them, and then the other one comes back.
Like a Goomba coming out of a pipe in my Super Mario Maker 2 level?
Yeah. Yeah. But if you beat them, you get money.
Oh, cool. Just like real life.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad. Oh my god!
I'm glad you're enjoying your video game. I have not played any video game recently besides the ones I was streaming.
Well, have those been stream it? Tell us about that.
Well, I mean, if you watch them, you would know. I played Mario and Rabbids Donkey Kong, and whenever I see Donkey Kong, also I think one of your mics is picking up my voice. But you are.
Not I set the fly.
Hype for Ice Age Night, Ryan. We'll get there. I meant to do Ice Age Night a week ago, but stuff happened. It didn't feel like the right time. I'm gonna do it though. I have the Ice Age games right next to me.
They've collected dust.
They kind of are. I think. What do I have? Right? I think I have Brawl on my Wii because I was modding it.
I have Billy Hatcher collecting dust.
Billy Hatcher fandom. Grab your eggs.
Grab your egg. Grab the egg, Scoob.
Does anyone else have anything they want to talk about before we move on to chat brings up topics?
I don't game a ton.
Yeah.
That's
it.
I just installed on my phone a game I have not played yet.
Uh-huh.
Well, a game that I have played, but not for quite some time. There's a Sonic Runners. Someone revived it.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
So you can just get it on your iOS jailbroken device, iOS jailbreak,
Android.
Or Android. I got it on my LG phone here. I'm probably gonna play it after this podcast.
This podcast is sponsored by Sonic Runners Revived. Are you tired of playing, lame games on your console? You tired of
folks?
I wish I could do the porky. I should just do what Bob Bergen did and just stare at my TV screen, watching Looney Tunes over and over again, and imitating Mel Blanc.
Oh my god!
Hey, do you like good Sonic music? Play Sonic Runners.
It has some great Sonic music by virtue of the fact that it's a Sonic game.
Sonic games are. I feel like that's a given. The Sonic game has good music. I don't know if you heard, but
I don't know if you've heard, but these Sonic games, they gotta get that.
Even Sonic 06. That's right, the one with the frickin' princess. It got some good music, but maybe not Sonic Chronicles.
How loud is that when I do that?
When
I start doing that,
it's decently.
Have to write that lyric.
Last thing before we move on to chat topics. I think it's very funny. People are still so stuck on the Sonic Princess because you think it's been 10 years, guys. Stop putting your YouTube thumbnails. Get over it. Okay.
The what?
The Sonic and Princess Elise scene.
Oh.
The
it
one
doesn't
scene.
exist. That never happened.
Alright, this is the part where we turn to you.
But you run away!
You the people. You all get to decide what we should talk about next. So just toss some stuff and whatever's interesting, We'll talk about already off the bat. We got a good one. Thoughts on Madagascar? A little wild.
Have I talked about this on like oh god, I got tired of that sentence. Someone else talk.
My thoughts on like baby Looney Tunes.
That's not what the question was.
They're both animals, right?
No, you need to talk about Madagascar a little wild. Somebody asked.
Okay, so I don't know how much relevancy Madagascar really has, but yeah, it exists. There was it's part of the baby trend.
I'm upset that the penguins aren't going to be it, and we can't see the baby penguins.
Well, listen, Ryan. We already got that was our generation. We already got the baby penguins.
I know.
If by all means, technically, they probably would be floating on that iceberg.
I want to see the baby penguins eat baby Alex, and you go, Marty, look, it's baby penguins, Marty.
And they just cut to the penguins, and they're sort of fighting to the death with a bunch of other animals.
What about baby King Julian?
What do you think baby King Julian's like?
I bet Mort's older than King Julian, right?
I think
Mort's 30, right? Or 60.
He's pretty old, I think.
Old enough to have and murder 12 wives.
Oh yeah. I hope they bring up Mort's 12 wives.
That's
in Madagascar a little wild.
Marty, look! I hope baby Alex just has his normal adult voice.
Marty, we're babies. Marty.
We've already seen enough King Julian in a diaper.
I hope they call each other baby. Baby Gloria, come here!
Yeah, and then Phil Lamar Marty is Alex, baby Alex!
My God, baby Mario! Let's go! Woohoo! Oh!
San Diego.
Do we have any other topic questions from the chat?
I'm sure we do, but we could keep talking about Madagascar a little while.
I think we've already exhausted.
Dr. Baby Mario. Okay, take your medicine.
I can't pick any questions. There's so many questions.
But thoughts on Duncanville as a group. Okay, let's put down our pizza party jokes for a second. Put our fridges in the closet for a moment. Let's get real. Let's get real for a moment.
Put the ham and cheese back in the fridge.
How do we all feel about Duncanville?
I was just on Toonrific Tyreek's he's with a bunch of other black YouTubers in the cartoon community doing a drawing stream right now, and I donate some money.
Yeah.
And they said that they actually said that they like Duncanville and that it's underappreciated, and I felt very represented in that moment because I think okay. So part of the reason why I started talking so much about Duncanville is because that pizza party clip, it was pretty funny in a weird way, but I also sort of felt like it was not. It looked better than I felt people were giving it credit for, and I was actually going to plan on watching it. Because I felt I saw something in it.
Huh?
And yeah, so I've watched all the. I'm a Duncaneer. I've seen all the episodes. Yeah, it's an alright little show. It's no The Simpsons, but neither was The Simpsons when it started out, So yeah, it has something there, I think.
My opinion on, I think I've seen 6 or 7 episodes. In the adult comedy show about family ranking tier list, I put it under Bob's Burgers, but above Family Guy.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have Gene. It doesn't have Gene in it.
Yeah,
So I never watched Duncanville. All I know is that clip, so I'm gonna pretend that I did and talk about my favorite episode.
Yeah. What is your favorite episode, Rosa? Rivet.
So, like, remember that episode where, like, they just...
Are you gonna tell a fib?
Oh, I think we're about to get one of Rosa's Mater's tall tales.
Well, I just already...
Play the jingle.
already put up a disclaimer.
Okay.
I already put a disclaimer that, like, I never watched it, so I'm gonna pretend I did and say my favorite episode.
Okay.
My favorite episode was when they discover everyone's lies.
What? Their lies? The Duncan
The
family
lies
lied?
of the town.
What?
Yeah, the Duncan family lies. He had found a dead body under the floorboards.
Okay, here's the problem,
there's
Rosa.
a body.
Rosa, here's the problem. This just sounds like a real episode of the show.
That could happen. He cut down like a tree and brought in their house. It swarmed the house.
Yeah.
Alf was in an episode. They're Alf.
Remember Alf?
He survived. He's alive.
He's alive. He's a real entity in the Duncan world. The Duncan world.
Dude, Rigby, we gotta go to the Duncanville world.
Come on, Sora.
Dude, I like going to the Duncanville world.
We
I
gotta,
did it before.
Rigby. Rigby. We gotta save our friend's heart. Come on, Rigby. Hi, Duncan. I'm Sora, Mordecai, and Rigby.
Oh, it is a Disney property. We should get Duncanville on Disney Plus. It's already on Hulu. Never mind.
Yeah, see.
Duncanville movie is gonna be on Hulu.
Seep, I think
Disney Plus.
I think your voice is becoming a little robotic. You might want to just hang up and get back in the call real fast.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Do the baby cry. Oh.
Alright, speak again.
Beep boop. Prime directive.
Oh god. It's
Oh,
so
so this-
bad, isn't it?
What was that?
What?
What?
Ham and cheese.
Ham and cheese.
It still sounds robotic, but that's because we replaced Seat with the robot.
Maybe my mind.
No. It's my fault.
It's your fault?
We replaced Seat with Metal Seep.
Seeps having some technical difficulty. Are you good?
No. Yes.
You're fine
Yes.
now. We did it. We fixed it. We did it, gang! We did it, gang! The podcast is saved!
Donkey, I'm so proud of you.
Yes. Orange Life Citrus to the chat. My major Duncanville complaint is that in. Oh god. Is that in Hulu closed captioning for the intro, it says the lyrics are boo boo boo. When it's clearly it's going like ooh, 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 but it says it's boo 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 boo. And I'm like, what?
Get the cinema sins ding out.
It's like boo, boo, boo. And like that's not how the song goes. Yeah, it is not boo 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 boo. Can we get that trending? Hashtag it's not boo boo boo.
Can everyone, all 37 people still here, can you all please post at the same exact time? Hashtag it's not boo boo.
No, it's beep boop boop bop boop boop bop boop.
Yogi, I swear.
Hashtag
it's not
no.
boo. But hashtag
There's
it's
no
not
swearing,
boo boo. Get it trending.
Don't that poster look dusty?
It's like in a cartoon, like where they want to be hip, and like the kid goes to the grandpa, like, "Grandpa, you're trending."
What else we got?
Yeah, is anyone else anyone else have anything they
We've
want to
talked about what? How many questions was that? 2?
Yeah.
All right. We could scroll up. There's people asked questions like 2 hours ago.
No, yeah, let me just go through 2 hours worth of chat.
In complete honesty, what would all of you want from a new Muppet Show? From the Cool Blue.
I think I've seen some people talk about this. I feel like Disney is very weirdly scared to do like a traditional Muppet Show. And like I kind of want them to just do like a show with like funny sketches again, but like I feel like they're supposed to be like, oh no, it's the Muppet Show, but with improv. It's the Muppet Show, but this one's on Zoom.
It's a Muppet Show, but this one's The Office.
Like I liked the Office Muppets, if that's what we want to call it. I thought it was fun, but I think it's weird they're like so like against the idea of like playing to like the strengths of the Muppets anymore. I don't think Disney should own the Muppets. I don't think they should own a lot of things in general, but like I don't think they should. I don't think they know what to do with the Muppets.
It's like they don't even like have the original show easily available.
Is it not Disney
So it's
Plus?
like what? It's not. So it's like why are you so afraid to just make it again if you're not even gonna show it? Nobody, no kid has seen the Muppet Show. No little child has seen the Muppet Show. You could you could just make it again and they'd love it.
Yeah, I don't like they did that with the Looney Tunes. Like they kind of brought Looney Tunes back to like what people liked about it, but did new stuff with that idea. I don't get why they're so like against the idea of like doing more wacky, fun Muppet stuff.
Scooby-Doo and Guess Who?
Guess who?
Scooby-Dooby-Doo and Guess Who?
Honestly, we just need more funny Muppets moments.
Just more funny
those. Yeah, because like those Muppets are pretty feral. They sort of have since there's new Muppet babies, yeah. But that's not enough. We need like more like surreal Muppet experience.
I feel like there's like kind of how do I want to describe this? There's like I'm not against like modernizing IPs or whatever for like a modern era or whatever, but I feel like people do it like really clumsily sometimes. Like like Scoob, it's like, oh, the Scoob Gang's got their mystery machine, but it's like a Tony Stark mystery machine. Whoa! It's
they marvelized the mystery machine. They marvelized Hanna-Barbera.
I guess that's the term, yeah. Marvelite. I feel like everything needs to be like Marvel-esque tone now. It's like, well, no. Do we have to do this? Fozzie should dab, actually.
Yes, Simon Cowell. Oh, Fred, you're the
I think actually I'm gonna say I think Fozzie should absolutely dab. I think he seems like he would do like, hey, Kermit, check this out. Wow, that's called a dab, Kermit. That's not what Fozzie
Kermit
sounds
just
like.
looks searching audience and then looks back at Fozzie. It's like, you're not Fozzie, you were pretty cringe.
Gonzo gets canceled on Twitter. Gonzo would never.
Not Gonzo, but I don't know about that one Muppet.
Which one? Which Muppet was gonna get canceled, Rosa?
I don't know. I thought you were gonna answer that for me.
None of the Muppets are okay. I guess Sam the Eagle would say something terrible. I think.
You know,
yeah, there we go.
I'm gonna lie, I was sort of thinking of him, but I didn't remember his name.
I don't think any of us want to see Sam the Eagle's Facebook. Does anyone?
Tangle down. Any
other questions from chat? Any other topics?
Excuse me, as I revise sleep.
We lost Seep for a second, but like, you can keep going.
Seep, are you alive?
Seep?
What?
Okay, cool. Does chat have any other like questions?
I'm not...
We'll talk about whatever you want. You can literally throw anything.
Yeah.
The American way.
Damn, the Eagle's gonna get the guillotine.
About time.
Kung
Fu Panda.
Kung Fu Panda. Hear the legends of the Kung Fu Panda.
So like,
Ray's in a noodle shop.
So like, I heard about the new cartoon, but the most I heard about it was like when a couple of friends on the call were talking about Kung Fu Panda and how like two dads look like starting to come off at like a couple.
That's
nice.
Yeah, remember they're the double dad attack. Remember in Kung Fu Panda 3? They're like double dad defense.
Like two dads.
Liv wants to know what new Pikmin type should appear in Pikmin 4. We have 10 seconds to come up with it. Green Pikmin can jump super high. Shit, that's the yellow one!
Gun Pikmin.
I couldn't even think of one. I couldn't think of a single Pikmin. There's already so many.
I feel like that is a problem they're gonna run into is, I feel like they've kind of covered most of the bases they can do with like Pikmin types without like going too crazy with it.
Well, you know, I think
Come on, Nintendo. We Pikmin fans just want a new game. We don't want any crazy new gimmicks. Crazy new Pikmin. Just give us the same old Pikmin. Come on.
We don't want any crazy paper gimmicks.
We don't need any crazy paper gimmicks.
Pikmin was never about the paper. I need to stop.
Never about the ecosystem.
we can't put that on Arlo. He said he likes how Origami King looks.
Yeah, I feel like
To be fair.
Wait, like I should state, I think all three of us like Arlo. So like, whenever we joke about him, it's an absolute like kind jest.
It's sort of like we like to talk about him like he's a sort of cryptic.
Like people like to pin him as like the whiny Paper Mario fan, but I watch his Origami King reaction. He's like way more fair about it than like most people were.
He's like, wow, this is so cool. Wow.
But plus, he's like a funny Muppet, and I like to think about him doing like funny Muppet things.
So I think we like have this disclaimer. None of us hate Arlo.
We love Arlo.
We want a Pikmin game with partners.
Well, that's called Pikmin 3. You have partners in Pikmin
3. Arlo dissecting the Pikmin 4 trailer to look for partners.
Partners? Okay, so we have little helper characters, but will they be accessible in battle?
My fucking... What did that just mean? The Pikmin is the little helper characters?
What if we got Arlo as a guest on the podcast? This is actually something that I thought of.
We've joked about this. I feel like the goal for us, like as like a podcast guest, would either be Arlo or Andre Game Explain.
Or heck, screw it, both. Like
the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, have you ever seen them in the same room?
I think so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
You know, let's do it right now. Let's have an Arlo Andre podcast.
Okay. Alright guys, Andre here, and I'm joined by my good friend Arlo. What's up?
Hello, Andre. Thanks for inviting me on this double podcast explosion. This double guest star explosion.
So, Arlo, first of all, who do you think the ARMS character in Smash is gonna be?
You know, I just don't really know. All I'm hoping for really is that we get
What would he? I've never heard him say a thing about ARMS in my life.
I don't think he played ARMS. I ruined the bit already.
He can only use one arm at a time.
Thank you, Cole.
What do you think, Dr. Mario? What do you want in ARMS Smash Rep?
I want them.
You just want them?
I want them.
I want those arms.
That's gonna be the ARMS villain in like the ARMS cartoon that they are like Saturday morning. Like, I want those
it's gonna
arms.
Be legs. The villain's gonna be Dr. Legs.
Shut
Dr.
up.
Leg. It's just like that one picture of Eddie from Ed and Eddie.
What?
So you know that scene in Ed and Eddie where Eddie just has like these things to make him taller?
No. Ryan, do you know what this is?
I don't know either.
Okay, so Eddie got these shoes to make him look taller.
I think I know what you mean.
Is it
now.
like is it like in Minions when Bob the Minion gets those like limb enhancer things and he walks around London with them so he can steal the Queen of England's crown?
And then the music. What was the song that was playing during that scene?
No,
It was like a.
Was it the Beatles? They were like, "Oi, welcome to London. The Minions are here. The train is trying to steal the Queen of England's crown." Na 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 na. That's the Beatles song that played in Minions. Pretty sure.
What's that one member's name? Kringle?
Kringle?
Yeah, Kringle.
From Elf Bowling?
Yeah, we don't talk about Kringle.
Arlo, what's your opinion on the National Dex controversy?
Let's just link his Pokemon Sword and Shield video.
On it. If you want my I actually have a Pokemon take. Pokemon's such a weird series to me because like I like every idea about Pokemon, but I don't actually like playing like any of the Pokemon games that much.
Wow.
This is something I've like thought about recently. I feel like anytime anyone tosses any like, and to clarify, there are absolutely people who like criticize Pokemon at like dumb times, like when they issued like the Black Lives Matter statement. So it was like, let's talk about the national decks now. Like, no, don't talk about that there. But like, I mean, like in general, people are definitely whiny about it. But I do think it's weird when like anyone tosses any criticism at any company or series, like big series. People are like, you're all selfish for expecting stuff from these $1 million companies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a balance. You gotta like keep your head really.
Yeah,
either way.
There's a balance to keep with like being absolutely whiny about it and like simping for $1 billion company.
You just say simping?
I couldn't think of a word.
Oh my god. We gotta turn this podcast off. We're done.
No, but I feel that way about Smash too. Like, I feel like anytime anyone says anything negative about a character in Smash, be like, Sakurai worked so hard on this character.
You're gonna make him cry. The weirdest thing that I saw on that level, I don't know if it's the weirdest thing. I'd have to really, but it was a weird. I remember when Incineroar got revealed, and someone was like expressing disappointment. Someone else was like, his voice actor died recently. How could you say that?
No, that happened.
Incineroar's Smash.
It happened with Byleth in particular. I would see like very, very mild like. I'm not into I'm not into this character. Like very, very, very mild like hot takes. Like just like I don't really like this character. People like Sakurai worked day and night on this character, all by himself, locked up in his room, crying, sweating tears, and you say this about him? Smash fans are the most ungrateful people on the planet.
I mean, what's the big deal? I mean, freaking, you never played Fire Emblem. It's got the best feet in the business. Come on, how could you say that?
Got the best what?
It has that little turf kid.
Whoa!
The little
what?
So
what
like,
are you talking about?
So like, I just remember someone like, you know how people always are posting that screenshot of like that little kid with the green hair, so like holding like that paper, where everyone captured like, hey, we have 6 more. Someone saying like she looks like she has turf fangs.
I think
Oh
when
my god.
when they
like with a series like Fire Emblem, you know what?
When they announced give me a second to think of a character.
I'll give you a second. I was gonna say that Turf Kid is the new Zelda character everyone's been wanting, right?
No. When they when they announce Poochie the dog for Smash, like I'm gonna post my image and it's gonna be like Yoshi holding a piece of paper like, we have 6 more characters. Let Yoshi fans be happy.
Fire Emblem fans like, I'm going to starve if you don't get another Fire Emblem character. It's like no one cares about your war crime game.
Oh my god. Oh yes. I wish I could be that smug about it. Oh, Smash is kind of a crazy series.
Yeah, I've talked about this thing a lot. I feel like Smash is like most fun to talk about with friends exclusively and no one else. Because the thing about Smash is everyone wants to think they're right about everything all the time in Smash. Like you can't just say like, I want the tricycle from Tri-Racers on the Super Nintendo.
I honestly can't. Sometimes I just can't stand like the whole Smash bubble. Just everything. I feel like sometimes it feels like people are not enjoying the games for the reasons I like it.
Yeah, no,
and that won't stand.
No, but like people get really heated and opinionated about it.
It's kind of like,
I guess I do too, but
I feel like there's like just weird stuff. Like someone will say like, I think Waluigi be cool in Smash. Be like, oh, so you one of those fans who bully Sakurai on Twitter? I don't know. It's so dumb. I don't know how it got to this point.
And like I don't know how like you say Banana Wallaby would be cool in Smash. And like, oh look at this guy. You know this shitty person said they like Banana Wallaby. It's like, well, yeah, like I mean like what's wrong with Banana Wallaby that you have to bring up this person? Like, Banana Wallaby never said anything mean to me.
That's
He
true.
loves-
No,
They done a
I don't know why
for me.
it's
Like, it's not like a Joker fan, you know?
right. It is not like a Joker fan. Let's just get that straight.
Yeah.
Or it's like oh, Banjo was a wasted character because I don't see him in tournaments. It's like I don't even like.
People
Like,
I think people just kind of look at Smash characters as like statistics most of the time. Like, well, here's their here's their legacy, here's their moveset potential. They got a 47% moveset potential, 55% legacy. They're used like 34% in tournaments. So overall, when you add all the numbers together, it just wasn't worth it. And they really wasted time on this. And then I just like, I like Pac-Man. He joins the fire hydrant.
I like the yellow man.
Like, if anything, what I want for Smash is like a mode where I could play as these characters more. You know?
We need like a sports game. We need Super Mario Sluggers with Ganondorf.
Finally, somebody's brave enough to say it. I think Pearl from Splatoon needs to go up to bat and hit a home run.
Like Smash Baseball, Nintendo Baseball.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should stop
That'd
talking
be
about
fun.
Smash before we go downhill.
Yes.
Before we go
Let's-
down the rabbit hole.
Let's stop losing the audience. Oh, let's one of my greatest achievement.
I actually want to talk about that.
You wanna-
Kinda.
oh yeah, no, you did something with that recently. Talk about it.
I did some.
Well, I guess we did something.
As a family.
Those Wario.
We are.
There's. I don't know if you know about this, audience, but there's like these Twitter accounts that have just been posting like 5 to 10 second clips from this one like years old video animation of Wario walking down a hallway. He's like,
Oh, hello, welcome to Living with Wario, second episode.
and it's just a strange like cartoon of Wario, and he's just talking, and it sounds like improv, but like he's like reacting to things that are happening on the screen, and it's just really, it's a very strange thing, and it became a meme. And I remember I had watched those when I was in middle school, so I wanted to like revisit those, but the guy who uploaded them took them down. So I actually emailed him and said, like, you know, I think a lot of people, it's been gaining traction again recently. I think people would love if we release this, if you release these videos. He said he still had them on his hard drive.
That's good.
So yeah, so he put those up.
Didn't he
Yeah.
release like a new episode?
No, he just released some of the old ones. There's a
So wait,
few.
The third
Still
one
has
was
it.
already?
Huh?
The third one was like pretty much made already.
Oh yeah, they were all uploaded like years
Oh.
ago, but he took them down like earlier this year.
Really? Because like I saw the third one, it was like you needed VR to watch it.
Yeah. I don't remember. I don't really remember that, but I don't think that was new.
Then that video was really ahead of its time.
Yeah.
Like
Um,
the fact that like there's a video you're required to watch in VR.
Yeah. I mean, you could be Wario sitting on the toilet.
That's what I've always
Shitting and
wanted.
farting, and then Waluigi's there.
He has to be. Wario can't go to the bathroom unless Waluigi's there with him.
Just the head.
That's one video I remember watching that he hasn't re-uploaded yet. I should ask him about that. It was Wario and Waluigi rob a bank. And it was like,
Okay, hello. Today we're going to be robbing a bank.
like,
No, Wario, we can't get.
It's
then-
like a vlog. Like, hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my vlog channel. Today we are robbing the bank.
yeah, like a Doug Walker avatar vlog. But like Wario, like he picks up Waluigi and slams him against the wall of the bank, and all the money comes out, and then Waluigi's like, "Oh, you hurt my face," and it's so weird. And he hasn't re-uploaded that, and I hope that one is still on his hard drive. I don't know if he's like ashamed of that or what.
The last episode, he's ashamed of it.
I mean, Wario's already shitting and farting. So like
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
we're already this far. Let's go further.
Go farther.
Yeah.
Let's go fart.
Speaking of
farter.
Wario. Speaking of Wario,
Yeah.
how about
What?
that Wario apparition?
I don't even know what that was about. Someone get me up to speedo.
So it's all part of this thing called every copy of Super Mario 64 is personalized. So let me pull up this graph.
Okay, well the chat can't see the graph. The chat can't see the graph.
No, just for Steam.
Okay.
Put the graph in like text. Put it in like ASCII text format.
Can you send me a PDF of it?
Can we get an RTF of that graph?
Yeah, can I get on my SD card?
Can you set it on Super Smash Brothers Nintendo Online Network media share?
Yeah, can you send it to me over like Beavers?
All right. Well, while we're waiting for this graph, let's answer a question.
Yeah, there we go. This is a good time to get like a last question, and then Rosa can do her thing. What's the final question, everyone?
Oh, here's the graph. Never mind. Screw your questions.
No,
oh my
Let's
god.
take the question because it's still gonna bring up another one.
What's the final topic for us to discuss? Who's gonna
What
bring
is
it?
this? I can't read all this. Rosa, she sent me like an essay.
Don't worry, you don't have to read it. Not yet, because there's something to explain it.
This is. Are we gonna have time to get into all? This looks like a
I don't think we have time.
freaky.
I think this is just for you to get up to stuff.
We have
I'm
time.
gonna go down that rabbit hole.
We have time for like one more question.
So I'll read that question.
Have we played Clubhouse games? I haven't. Has anyone else here played Clubhouse games?
No.
No, I heard it's good.
I consider.
All right. Well, that's a stream, everyone.
Wait, we can't end it. No, we gotta talk about like a substantial thing one last time.
One more time!
I want to end it on something substantial.
Oh, Bobby, we gotta end it on something substantial, Bobby.
Bobby.
So I saw Kirby asking about like the Loud House. No, not Owl House earlier.
Kirby?
What was her name?
It's Curb. I know who you're talking. It's my
Curb.
friend Curb.
Yeah.
No.
So like our thoughts on the Owl House.
Has anyone else here watched it besides me?
I really want to watch it. I heard something.
I don't want.
about it. It looks.
I don't watch Disney shows.
I watched it. I liked it a lot, but like no one else has watched it. I don't know what else to say. But here's an more interesting one. Like,
How is it?
Oh, I like it a lot. I enjoyed it. The lady's sexy.
Whoa.
Alright, here's a good last one. I feel like Seep could have some interesting things to say on this. What are your predictions for the next Kirby game?
That's a good question. Honestly, it's sort of a weird thing. I don't know what their very next one will be, because usually they do have they used to have like a pattern of like, they'd have like a main game, and then next year they'd have a spin-off, and the next year they have another main game. But I think they've done that cycle now.
Yeah.
They seem to be working on something else, so...
I mean, they mentioned they were working on the next thing already.
Yeah. Last year we got like a port of Epic Yarn and like an enhanced remake of Kirby Clash, so it's like they haven't really... I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know if they're gonna do like a new spin-off next. But like if they do a main game next... Well, what were you gonna say, Ryan?
I was gonna say, I think that my two like predictions are, I think it's either gonna be Kirby will finally go 3D, I think, or I think it's gonna be they're gonna try Kirby RPG.
Okay. Yeah. I definitely think the 3D thing is like, I think that's just kind of bound to happen.
I think it's time.
Yeah.
They've done the Return to Dreamland kind of formula like about 4 times now. I think they could try that now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'd like to see if they bring up in the other characters too. See how they handle it. That'd be really interesting.
Yeah. I mean, they have HD models of pretty much like at least one major character from every main game now.
Pretty much every major character in Kirby has a 3D model at this point, like a recent one. So they're good on that.
Yeah, I was thinking about that and thinking that it would be a neat time to do like another air ride.
That was my thing too.
Oh, definitely. Like with all these characters, the potential for like the type of car and means of like, abilities.
I like Air Ride a lot, but it has the problem where like I feel like the copy abilities in that game mean literally nothing, and I don't get the idea of having Meta Knight and DDD, and they're just kind of objectively worse to play as than Kirby.
Yeah, there are changes to be made.
My idea would be there's multiple characters now, and anything Kirby can do, everyone else can do.
Yeah.
Or
like the other characters get like enhanced abilities, or like a thunder hammer or a fire hammer, something like that.
Fire hammer.
Fire hammer.
Oh yeah, but like 3D copy abilities, someone mentioned. I think they've got a good like. The way they did in Battle Royale is pretty good.
Yeah, no, they've absolutely like dipped their toes in like two experience. They did Blowout Blast and Battle Royale. Those both kind of one has like the sucking control, one has like the copy ability control. They've kind of honed in on it now.
Yeah, they're taking their time, which I think is probably a good thing. But I think they're ready. Ready.
All right. I think that's a good way. Does anyone else have anything to say about Kirby?
No.
Any final words before we go?
Oh, no, there's the rabbit hole here. The Mario rabbit hole.
Jesus.
Okay, so basically, this is how there's like stuff like L is real, and all like the beta stuff. That's what it is. It's sort of just explaining like people different experiences of the game, or like the way you remember the Mario 64, and that's where like every copy's personality comes by. It's just like a lot of conspiracy theories and like levels of conspiracy theories.
Is that Mario in a sombrero?
Yeah, the Mexican bill.
I really like how we're doing this like visual bit that no one can see.
Yeah, no,
Great.
Thanks for coming to the first episode.
Show. We should do a goodbye one by one. I'm Ryan.
I'm Rosa.
And I'm Renee.
Fucking God. And kiss your dad square on the lips. We did it. We stole for every podcast.